we can start. And we are at Gen Con 2018. That's 51. And we're at the Free Blades booth, or Free Blahead booth. And I'm going to talk with, oh my gosh, I knew his name last night. John Cleaves.
Yes, that's right.
I just think Cleave whenever I see him.
Yep, that or John Cleese, the actor, right?
No, I don't think of that.
Oh,
actually.
you don't think about that?
No, ever since we've done the rules demo at Origins, I just imagine you cleaving so I remember a big axe. So
okay. There's nothing wrong with
and
that.
what's really bad about that is my brother's name is John, so I should be able to remember that all the time.
It's all good. Cleave works. So
that's probably what he was called in the Army. It was Army, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and we're going to talk about new things coming or here and going on and what's going on. So let's start with. So let's start with what's new at the show, or newest at the show.
The newest at the show. We want to take you out and show you the models later, because they're going to be in the packaging.
We already got pictures.
All right, you got pictures. Okay. So the Knight of Vassalar, the Herodillon mounted knight. Okay.
Oh, that's the one on the dragon.
Yep. No, on the horse.
Okay.
The Herodillon. Yeah. One of the pterodactyl things is a Trazerite.
Okay.
Right. So, and it's a model it's a female knight mounted on a horse. Can be built one of two ways. It has comes with a head that has a helmet, head without a helmet, and an arm with a lance and an arm with a sword. So you have some options in how you make it. Okay. The other thing it's released at Gen Con this year is the War Spider. It's a creature for our scenarios that need creatures, and it's been extremely popular. We're about sold out of those.
So, nice.
It's been very, very popular. Our most popular model of this convention. So, in the scenarios that we have, some of them have a creature somewhere. Either that's the object, like you got to kill the beast, or there's some kind of opponent where you're trying to accomplish something else. There's creatures out there in your way as threats, as obstacles. And so we have scenarios that have those, and the spider is the newest creature that we have to do that.
All right. So, anything else new at the show, or is it just those guys?
Those are new for Gen Con 2018. New this year, we released 2 factions earlier in the year, the Demons of Carillon. Okay, this is their starter box. Okay, our demons come into the world from another dimension, right? It's an alternate world, and they like it better here, so they come through to back. There you go. Awesome. Okay, and the Eclipse Sisterhood. Our Trazerite Empire is very misogynistic. They don't let women hold political office or run a military unit or run a business. And this is the underground, all-female rebellion against the Trazerite Empire. Okay, so all the models in the Eclipse Sisterhood are women.
Thanks.
That's been after the War Spider, this has been our most successful thing here at the convention.
I can imagine.
Yes. Okay. So, we have another faction coming out in the fall in November. We have them showcased here, so you can take a look at them. Here at the convention, called the Marshall. From over the ocean, so a very nautical theme to them. They're the Marshall Corsairs. Probably most related in traditional fantasy to high elves or sea elves. They're not elves, but they have that same nature to them, same kind of weaponry, same kind of look. They come out on Black Friday, November 23rd. What else can I tell you?
How many factions are there now?
11.
11.
Marshall will make 12.
And there's a total of 16, if I remember right.
Oh, there's no.
Or has it grown?
Upper limit, yeah. I think there was originally 17 in the plan, but we've gone past that. We're going to keep making them until people stop buying them.
Now, back in the day.
I
mean, this is going on what? 6 years now, right? 7.
We released it. Origins 2012 was our very first release.
Yeah. So, back in the day, there were plans to scale the game up to the point from where, like right now, it's kind of skirmish based to something a little bit larger, more
battle game. Absolutely.
It's still in the works.
It's in playtest right now.
Oh, sweet, sweet. That's awesome sauce.
Yep.
And how's the RPG side doing?
Also being playtested. New playtest version is going to come out in the fall. In fact, the role-playing game, the stuff that's playtested role-playing game comes into the skirmish game. Like new spells are tested there first, new talents. And in that playtest group, they come into the skirmish game from there. So it's kind of like our vault, where we keep all our rules and factions, because everything's in play in the role-playing game. And the idea is that your models and your statistics and your rules can move back and forth between all the game systems we make. So if you have a skirmish model, you're kind of tracking a campaign that skills up its campaigns, you could bring him into your role-playing game and play him as a character, bring him back out to the battle game and play him as your commander, bring him back to the skirmish game and move him around seamlessly. So it's all designed to work that way.
All right, sweet. So it's been 6 years. Is there a second edition by chance on the horizon?
Okay, so we don't do editions. Okay, this is what we've done. We don't sell a paper rule book anymore. Okay, this spring we came out with what we call the Living Rule Book. It's a one-time downloadable PDF. You pay $10 for it off our website. It is hyperlinked and cross-referenced. So the index, the table of contents, and all the keywords are hyperlinks back and forth to each other. So if I have it on my mobile device and I'm looking up a rule, or let's say a stat line on a model, and it has the talent power attack, the talent is a hyperlink back to the rule. So
Very
you can
nice.
go back and forth, or you can look it up in the index and the page numbers are all hyperlinks back to the page. Very, very useful. It's been wildly popular. Our players have loved it.
Oh, it's the best way to go.
Right. So every year we're going to do 2 versions. We're going to do 2 updates. Once you buy it, you don't have to pay again. So when the guys the players that bought theirs back in the spring pay their $10, when the next version comes out on the 1st of November, they just get it, right? It just shows up in their account, they download it and they have it. They don't have to go through and rebuy the rule book or do any of that stuff. They pay it one time and they're done, okay?
All right.
So yeah, 1 November for that, and that will have the stats for that new faction. The new faction comes out 23 November.
Right.
Okay.
And then in January?
January 1st, we're going to kick off a Kickstarter for 2 different factions. The Chakra and Wave Stalkers, which are our lizard snake men, and the Kandoran Death Masters, which are our necromancers and undead. The actual date of the launch will be New Year's Day. You sit on your couch, watch some football, have some turkey or whatever you do, and
That's right, whatever you do, because I don't watch football anymore.
well, you can watch the Kickstarter grow. You
Yep.
get funded that day, right?
Watch the Kickstarter grow.
I approve that.
think there's usually a good UFC.
Okay, that works. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, but more
You
often
can have
than
your
not,
phone nearby and watch us, fund in 24 hours, and
more
help
often,
get your friends.
I'm usually role playing.
Okay, that's a good thing to do once.
Still,
Yes.
from the night before.
That's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a great idea. Let's do that.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Eating sauerkraut and sausage.
Awesome.
At least I'm eating sauerkraut and sausage. My family, not so much. But so what else? I mean, I know you're going to Adepticon.
Yep. Always. Yeah. Adepticon's a big deal for us.
You're gonna do a big tournament at Adepticon.
Yep. That's where our big tour. We've talked about having a tournament at Gen Con next year, but our big tournament of the year is at Adepticon.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. It's all the customers are all miniatures players that paint their own miniatures, fantasy, sci-fi. So it gets bigger and bigger every year. We have a big release there as well. The Grular Invaders, which are kind of our Mongol faction, are getting 3 new models at Adepticon next spring. So.
All right. That it?
That's good.
All right, man. Thank
Sure,
you.
thank you for coming by.
My
Yep.
plan is to see you at Adepticon.
Yes, we'll be there.
I don't know if that's going to come to fruition or not.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. And comment, like, share, subscribe. Hate me, love me, whatever.
Love him.
Love is better.
Okay.
Much better. Bye.
Okay.
Hi guys, meet the Nibbles, who's gonna go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button and share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in a link below, and my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know. You're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye, guys.